From LEX 18, your official UK sports station for Big Blue Nation, this is BBN Tonight. Presented by Central Bank, the official bank of UK Athletics.
Hello and welcome to BBN Tonight. I'm Maggie Davis.
And I'm Keith Farmer. Tonight we'll preview the next matchup for the UK women, including a chat with junior phenom Ryan Howard.
And later we'll go one-on-one with Kentucky men's tennis star Liam Draxel. But we'll start with women's basketball because their game versus LSU has been rescheduled. And that is tonight's Big Blue story presented by Baptist Health. The game was originally going to be played tomorrow night. It's been pushed back to Friday afternoon at 2 p.m. because of the inclement weather. The Tigers are having a little bit of an up-and-down season, Keith, a 6-6 conference record, 8-10 overall. And Kentucky is coming off two big SEC wins back-to-back, Tennessee and then Florida. Keith, that's a pretty good back-to-back double hitter right there. But now if it's not COVID, it's weather. Game delayed again.
It doesn't matter. There's 2020 and 2021 is going to find a way to push something back. And yes, here we are with weather causing this one. But again, this is a game Kentucky needs to win, more so because it's a home game, also because this is a team they're supposed to beat. Kentucky should take care of business in this one. The Wildcats sit in a good spot as the women's basketball regular season begins to wind down. I can't believe we're almost to the end of it. On Monday night, the NCAA Selection Committee released its top 16 teams for the upcoming tournament, and UK made the cut. The Cats are on the 4-seed line, next to the likes of Tennessee, Indiana, and West Virginia. And the Cats still have 2 games remaining versus teams seeded ahead of them, so plenty more opportunity to move up, Maggie. Yeah, just 4 games left, but yet those 4 games are going to mean a whole lot when it comes down to that seeding.
Right, and what you just said explains why SEC women's basketball is so good. They only have 4 games left, and 2 of them are against teams that are seeded higher than them. One of those, of course, is South Carolina. That's the game right after this LSU game, so you have to be careful. Don't look ahead too much. Take care of business with LSU first. And as expected, Player of the Year candidate Ryan Howard is leading the way for this year's Wildcats.
I talked with her about how things are going as we approach March Madness. Well, Ryan, all the coaches will tell you that every team's different. So how is this third UK team that you're playing on so different?
It's definitely more competitive. Everyone, not saying that the past teams didn't want to win, but everyone on this team wants to win. We hate losing, and we all always going back and forth in practice, trying to make each other better. It's just this team is there's more, I don't know, chemistry. I feel we always know that we can call on each other and text each other whenever we need something.
For you, it's become this thing of Tennessee folks coming in. So you've already played with Kiki, but now to have Jasmine, to have Treasure there, what's that been like for the influx of the Tennessee ladies to be playing together?
To have Jasmine Treasure is just adding more chemistry because we've already played together and we already know what it's like to be on a team with each other. And Jazz just adds an extra threat for us, and Treasure adds an extra threat for us that people don't even know because we've played together that they haven't even seen yet.
What about Coach Elsie? She, right before the start of the season becomes the coach. What have you seen in her transformation from being the assistant to the head coach?
She's definitely stepped up to the plate. She's handled it very well. She's pushed us very hard and make sure that we aren't settling for anything and, making sure that we know that people are doubting us and we can't allow them to be right. We have to go out there and we have to play hard and, work hard, not take any days off.
So right now you'd be, it says a 4-seed, and I can't believe we're this close to the end of the regular season, but it's, they're projecting you to be a 4-seed. Are you worried about those kind of things right now, or are you still concerned about, all right, let's just take it one game at a time kind of situation?
And we are worried about that. We know that we have to step it up, but we are going one game at a time. These last few games are big, and we know that it's going to come down to the end. We always talk about it, and we know that we have to do better in order to get a good spot in tournament.
When you came to Kentucky, I'm sure you had a lot of goals. You're 9 points away from 1,000. You're 1 point or one free throw, a 3-pointer that is, away from being third on that list. Are those some of the goals you had in mind when you came here, and what do those mean to you?
It was actually to get on the 1,000 list. It wasn't a goal. It's just an added bonus. I go up there and I try to work hard and, make sure that I'm setting myself up and my teammates up in order for us to win and continue to succeed.
You've had some games, not many, where the ball may not be falling for you on a particular night, but you're doing what the coaches like, and you're getting the rebounds, you're getting the assists, the steals, and that kind of thing. How do you handle those nights mentally when maybe the shot's not falling like it normally does for you? Is there a battle going on in your mind of how to handle that, or is it just natural?
It is frustrating, but my teammates are always like, you got this, keep shooting. They'll start falling, but then I know that if I'm not producing, scoring-wise, and I need to go and make an impact on the game some other way.
And along those lines, I've played with people before who we knew were so much better than everybody else, and I could sometimes find myself falling into watching that person and not doing my job. Have you seen that before, where maybe some of your teammates are just standing around waiting for you to make a play, and I guess you have to kind of tell them to get back into form?
Yeah, sometimes I do watch, especially if I am having a good shooting night, and I have to just remind them I'm looking for them too, just as much as they're looking for me, and just keep running the plays and keep moving, and I'll get them the ball.
So we are getting close to the end of the season. LSU next up. Just talk about that matchup a little bit for you and the ladies, the Wildcats.
It's definitely going to be a tough one, and we're definitely going to have to lock in mentally, physically, and just make sure that we all are on the same page. LSU is a really scrappy team, and they're a really tough team. They're going to try to come out and be aggressive with us, and we have to be able to fight back.
Kind of skipping ahead to the NCAA tournament, can you even imagine what that's going to be like, being all in kind of one general area around San Antonio?
I don't know. I feel like it's going to be fun, but I also feel like it's going to be weird because the course of the tournament is so long. We're going to be in one place for a very long time.
Finally, after that Florida game, you were asked Ryan Howard is, and I thought that was a hard one to answer too, but have you thought any more about how you would answer it now?
I definitely have a different answer. Ryan Howard is, exclusive. I will keep the Ryan Howard is Ryan Howard because I feel like I'm only me and I can only be me. I can't be anybody else. But exclusive, hardworking.
Ryan, it's been so much fun watching you. We look forward to watching you play much more, and I keep telling people, get out there and watch her and the Wildcats play because you all are a lot of fun to watch. Thank you so much for your time, and good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you so much.
Love the chance getting to talk to her there.
Anytime you talk to her, it's good. Turning to Kentucky football now, one of the players in a crowded quarterback room for 2021 is talking about his plan to make a name for himself. Will Levis is a grad transfer with 3 years of eligibility remaining, and he tells The Athletic he welcomes the chance to compete for playing time with Bo Allen and Joey Gatewood. And despite a previous connection with the new offensive coordinator, Liam Cohen, Levis says he doesn't expect anything to just be handed to him. Keith, I think that's the right attitude to have going into the season. He also mentioned that relationship with Liam Cohen and what he sees coming from Liam Cohen in terms of the future of this offense is a big reason why he's here. That's exactly what Wan'Dale Robinson told you yesterday.
Yes.
That's good. That's good to hear from all these guys going into the season.
And he hasn't even called a play yet, right? And that's what's awesome about it is they're all excited about the chances they can learn from him and maybe get on to the league. Our Kentucky's former defensive coordinator is back in the headlines. Matt House, who left UK for the Kansas City Chiefs in 2019, joined a cast of several coaches who reportedly turned down the offer to be the defensive coordinator for Tennessee. The Vols have since hired Penn State's co-defensive coordinator, Tim Banks.
And the UK men's tennis team is 10-1 this year, Keith, 9-0 at home, and they have one of the brightest stars in the sport.
Yeah, that would be Liam Draxel. We'll talk with him next on BBN Tonight.